Daisies. Alrighty.
Now I've got to reattach myself to Mr.
We're going very quickly so we don't crash.
Mr. Trailer.
Do you know that I've been beyond second gear so far this season?
No.
You know, like there's no areas of any kind of sealed road, so it's not
No, we can't
that
get up
astonishing,
to,
but you know.
We can't get up to 40 in with a full load on this road, can we?
Precisely.
40 kilometers an hour we got?
I got up to 50 in a little car.
Oh, did you? No, I meant with a full load. We got our certificate for it.
That's right. You are indeed correct.
Oh, here we are. At the wonderful bridge. The slightly fallen
Yeah,
over
that one's
bridge.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Dun, 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 dun.
We might already have music over this bit.
Probably, yeah.
You never know, because, you know, they cut it all together and all that kind of thing. Do you recommend your island hop?
Well, I mean, I certainly do, but it's difficult to.
I know where it is. I can definitely follow the correct path.
Okay. You can follow the correct path. Then go for it.
I watched you do it in the videos.
Yeah, well, that's.
I watched Captain Prang to follow him in my videos.
I don't think that's 100% ethical, is it?
What? No, I just meant, like, you know, I use, you know, this particular cleaning product to make all my stuff clean, like one of those really trashy sort of endorsements.
Yeah, no, but I'm just talking about it in general.
Well, I saw which way you went and over which islands.
Yes, technically you wouldn't have done that.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I saw which way you went and over which islands on the map just by seeing your route.
My squiggly route, yeah. Oh.
And I
HawkReach. Sorry.
What?
We've got a Longridge bridge, a Longridge bridge, a Longridge bridge. I'm over. Sorry. Go on.
And in addition to that, although you came over that island hop way this time, I actually pioneered the island hop last time, although you were following right behind me. The first time that we did this map.
Okay.
And it was pretty much identical to the way I island hopped then. So that's why I was so familiar with it. Oh, ouch. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I'm good. Okay. You doing all right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Fantastical. Might try a slightly tweaked version of the route. So I can use this to push me. See, I'm going with the water, and it pushes me up onto the next side. Whereas that wouldn't work if I was doing it the other way around and trying to go upstream. So that's a trick for river crossings. Now, I do regret my decision in that this doesn't look all that nice. Although it seems pretty much fine so far. Yeah. We good. Go over there. I think that's correct. I think I've made an even easier crossing than you. Except for this tiny little twig. Oh, goody, I avoided it that time. Now again, I'm trying not to go against the tide. So now that I'm up above the water, I'm turning right, but when I start to go back down into it, I'm going to turn the other way and use it to push me forward rather than have to push against it, even though that's the ideal place to come up onto the land. It's a little exception you can make. Where are you, Prang? Oh, wonderful, you're at the garage. Been very quiet, I've been having to do all the talking.
Well, I thought you were giving instruction.
Well, I sort of was. So how many points have been delivered?
4.
Okay. I don't know whether I can fit 4 on. 4 on like a moron.
Well, if you were just going from A to B, easy peasy, then you would. But
what do you mean?
You're gonna need fuel.
Well, that's why I parked my fuel up.
Yeah, but do you think you can get there on 1 tank of fuel?
Yeah.
You do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But whether I can fit 4 points on.
Well, yeah, you can.
Can I?
Yeah, well, you can take 2 points in your truck and you can tow one of those horrible caravans.
Oh, Annie and Clarabelle. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Is that what you want me to do? That said, I don't know how easy that's going to be to get back across the river.
I don't want you to do... I want you to do what you want to do.
I think I won't do that.
I'd advise you not to. I'd advise you to carry some extra fuel.
Well, I've got heaps of fuel parked up at that midway point. Is there something else I could take that would be useful?
You could take a picnic.
Yeah. I could take a short log trailer and dump that at the, and leave that at the log kiosk.
Yeah.
Because it's light and easy to carry, and it means that I'll the next journey that I make.
You can do whatever you want, but I mean,
I've made the decision. I'm just telling you.
I think that you will. You know, I don't really see the point in doing that.
Well, it just means that if I once we've I don't know. If for some reason I change trucks rather than have to go back and get another, I don't know. I just did it, alright. There's nothing else really worth getting at this point. I mean, maybe I could get a repair thing, but I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty. What are you up to?
And I'm coming back now.
So what are you in again?
6317.
Okay, so pretty thirsty.
Yeah.
How are you travelling in regards to that?
Fine.
Okay. Oh, you've got some fuel with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
So what did you take your garage points on?
Mine are on... What am I in?
131?
Yes.
Okay.
Serving me very well. I probably should have changed to my C255, but I think the reason I didn't was that it had the fuel on its backpack.
Well,
And I didn't want to lose that.
well, how could you change?
Well,
Oh,
by
you mean like-
getting into it and driving that one back
Oh,
here.
taking it back
And leaving the
to the other
B131 up
garage.
there.
Yeah.
But anyway. You can't do nothing about that, can you? So I'm going to come up a bit higher so that I can use the water to drag me downstream. Maybe come up a bit too high, unfortunately. But I think it's okay. And, you know, it's not too deep here. This is the bit where it could get nasty.
I saw on the map that there's a 375 up near the lumber mill. Did you been up there?
You went up there to check it out.
No?
You did?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, the lumber mill.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the kiosk, the lumber mill.
The lumber mill. Yeah, I think I got in it last time. I can't remember. I would have thought you would have written down the whatever I told you it was.
No, you haven't been in it.
Haven't I?
No. I'm just asking you about it because you haven't told me about it.
In that case, I haven't a clue.
Okay.
I look like I'm wearing a balaclava. I'm asleep at the wheel, driving across a river. This is,
Okay.
okay, good. I'm awake now. So this is not the time to fall asleep.
I'm sure this is wrong.
What?
Well, I've hitched onto my other truck and I'm pulling it over by simply just spinning the wheels here, trying to get up this...
If you go into neutral, you won't use up as much fuel. I think I know what you're doing. And if it is what I think it is, then that's a useful tip for you.
Well, it's not moving.
Oh, dearie me! Oh my goodness! The hole! Oh my goodness me! You know, I had a hole appear right next to me so enormous and so clear. It's probably because it's white on sort of, rather black on yellow.
Black on yellow?
But you know the holes that suddenly appear nearby, the sinkholes that we get. I just had one appear in the sand, which of course made it. Oh, look at that bit of water that's pooled up in that ditch I've made. Which of course made the it was the contrast between the whites, the sort of yellow sand and the black made it really easy to see, as opposed to sometimes where it's appeared in dirt, which is black on brown.
Blimey, I've used over half a tank. Just going from the fuel truck.
Wow. I'm on half a tank now. It took me a bit more than I was hoping to get across the sea. If I can expertly get into second, I cannot. Oh, oh! Wow, that's the fastest growing plant I've ever seen. It's popped up out of the ground. Yep, I'm on half fuel. See, my fuel's glowing. It always does that when you're on half fuel. Much like when it goes into the red. Oh, this is a steep bit here. Let's get all wheel and diff lock on. Need to be a bit more conscientious, or conscious rather, of turning diff lock and all wheels on and off to try and conserve fuel. Because so often when you don't need it, you're sort of so excited about going fast and all the cool camera angles. But Toradon is not, you know, he counts on you getting distracted by things that are cool, and then before you know it, you're out of fuel in the middle of nowhere. Isn't that right?
You're a fuel.
Fuelish.
Actually, fuelish. Yeah, I'm actually, and I'm coming up with another idea like this, and it's called Watchpoint fever.
Oh, okay. Like, you just go a bit further. You get that watch point, and that'll be good, and then you got no fuel.
Well, no, not just fuel, but watch points are always stuck in dastardly places.
Oh, okay. And there's an addiction to try and
there's an addiction. You see it, you think, oh, if only I can get this, I can find out if there's other trucks, and I can find out the safest route, the quickest route, blah, 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 blah. And so you just go sort of blindly into it, and there's usually some
trick
there to overturn you and cause you mayhem
and grief. Mayhem and grief. Sorry, I had a bit of a stall there, but it's all okay.
He's had a bit of a stall. He's had an awful stall. He's had an awful stall. He's had an awful stall. Oh, he's had an awful stall.
Would you shut? No, I'm kidding. Right.
Shut your face, you horrible.
I want to say that was Prang saying that, not me. Just want to get into second gear.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous about not making it there with enough fuel. That said, should I turn around and go to the fuel?
So what have you got? You've got garage.
I don't reckon I'm going to make it there. I'm going to turn around and go to the fuel.
Garage.
Wish I'd made that decision a bit earlier.
You've got a garage truck.
Yes.
And what are you towing?
I'm just towing an empty short log trailer.
Okay.
Just light.
Sometimes I wish we could have a dozer blade. Or I wonder if a crane could lift one of these logs out the way that's just been draped on the
Possibly.
road.
But you know how sometimes they spin on an axis?
Yes.
I wonder whether that means they're sort of attached.
Well, we're learning a few things about this mod idea, aren't we, on how trucks are configured.
Yeah.
And maybe if we learn about map making, we'd learn about how these things work.